Watch as I let him trip on his own ego and see what crazy stuff goes down next. Ego. It's funny how it starts small, a little pride here, a little arrogance there, until it turns into this wall people build around themselves. And sometimes, you don't even have to push that wall down. You just wait. Because when someone's ego grows too tall, it eventually collapses on its own. So there was this guy, let's call him Derek. We worked at the same company. At first, he was chill, funny, confident, and actually good at what he did. But once he got a taste of attention, everything changed. Suddenly, it was all about him. Every team idea became his idea. Every success was because of him. And if someone else got credit, he'd find a way to spin the story. You know the type, the guy who compliments you but somehow makes it about himself 2 seconds later. He'd walk into meetings late, interrupt, correct people mid-sentence, just to look smart. At first, I tried to reason with him. I even said, "Hey, you don't have to prove anything. People already respect you." He smiled, said, "I know," then did the exact same thing 5 minutes later. That's when I decided, I wasn't going to argue. I wasn't going to fight. I was just going to let him trip, on his own ego. Then came the big project, a presentation that could put our team in front of the company's directors. We were supposed to work together, but Derek wanted the spotlight all to himself. He said, "Don't worry, I'll handle it. Just back me up if they ask questions." So, I did. He ignored everyone's input, skipped our group meetings, and spent nights working alone, because he was the only one who could do it right. Fast forward to presentation day. He strutted into the conference room with that grin, the one that said, "Watch me shine." We sat there, quiet, letting him do his thing. Except, he didn't know something. The data he was using, outdated. The system he based his conclusions on, already replaced by a new version. We tried to tell him last week, but he waved us off with, "I've got it covered." And now, as he stood in front of the directors, it was painfully obvious that he didn't. He started confidently, then paused. Slides didn't make sense. Charts didn't match. Someone asked a question, he froze. You could see it, the flicker in his eyes when confidence turns into panic. Still, he tried to fake it. "It's a minor glitch," he said. "I'll explain later." But the directors weren't buying it. They turned to me for clarification, and that's when I calmly, professionally, explained the correct data. No showing off. No mockery. Just facts. When I finished, the room went silent, then one of the directors said, "Good job, team. Great recovery." Derek just sat there, staring at the table. After the meeting, he didn't say much. He avoided eye contact, packed his laptop, and left early. For days, he acted distant, less talk, fewer jokes, no more interruptions. A week later, he came up to me quietly and said, "You knew the data was wrong, didn't you?" I nodded. He sighed. "Why didn't you warn me again?" I said, "I did. You just didn't listen." That's when he realized, I didn't make him fall. He did it to himself. His ego had written a check his skills couldn't cash. Funny thing is, after that day, he changed. He started listening. Asking questions. Giving credit. And honestly, I respected him more after the fall than before it. Sometimes, people don't learn through confrontation. They learn through experience, through falling on their own. Ego doesn't need an enemy to destroy it, it does that all by itself. And when it does, what's left is the truth, who they really are. So, have you ever watched someone trip on their own ego? Or maybe, you've been that person once. Share your story in the comments, I'd love to hear it. And if you enjoy real-life stories that hit home, make sure to subscribe for more.